Well, investigative reporter Chuck Ross speaks out on new classified documents showing Hillary Clinton's efforts to use the Russia probe to distract from her own email scandal. Here's One America's Richard Pollack with more.
This week, Washington learned that during the 2016 presidential campaign, Hillary Clinton may have personally approved a plan tying Donald Trump to the Russian collusion conspiracy theory, and as a way to distract the public from her growing email scandal. The charges were included in handwritten notes by former CIA Director John Brennan. The memos were declassified this week by John Ratcliffe, the Director of National Intelligence. Chuck Ross, the Daily Caller News Foundation's investigative reporter, who for the last 4 years has closely followed the collusion scandal, calls the revelation a bombshell.
We already knew that Hillary Clinton and the campaign had approved a smear campaign against Trump. They'd commissioned a Steele dossier. They were floating all sorts of rumors, innuendo about Trump and Russia. But if Hillary Clinton was directly involved in a plan, especially a plan that spread false allegations, and the CIA and President Obama knew about it, that seems like a pretty big bombshell.
So far, former President Barack Obama has avoided any connection to the scandal. But according to Ross, the July 2016 briefing places Obama at a very early date as the Clinton campaign Russian conspiracy plan was unfolding.
President Obama has kind of been able to, either by himself or through the media, has kept his hands clean in this. This is the earliest date intelligence was from the CIA was provided to President Obama on this allegation of collusion.
In a related development, on October 7th, Senators Ron Johnson and Chuck Grassley revealed that Trump's own CIA director, Gina Haspel, appears to be blocking the release of more CIA documents. This potentially widens the intelligence community's players in the phony collusion campaign. Before she was appointed by Donald Trump to be CIA director, Haspel was the CIA's London station chief, where former MI6 British agent Christopher Steele was preparing his infamous anti-Trump dossier.
Last week, I had heard from sources, intelligence sources, that Gina Haspel was personally trying to slow down or block the release and declassification of some CIA documents related to the surveillance of Trump associates. The Federalist reported that as well last week, that Haspel was directly involved. And so because Haspel was in London when a lot of things in the Trump, Spygate, if you want to call it that, occurred in London. Christopher Steele is based out of London. So it's a very central location to all of this. We don't know what Haspel, whether she was involved in any intelligence gathering on Trump associates. We are hearing that she has tried to block the release of some documents.
Ross also observes that the agencies may be delaying release of new documents in the hope that Joe Biden might win the presidential election, and thus permanently blocking their release.
It does look like CIA, FBI have kicked the can as far as they can to, this upcoming election. If they can, if President Trump loses in November, that sure takes a lot of pressure off of FBI and CIA to explain fully what they did in 2016.
For One America News, this is Richard Pollack from Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.